whatever, but I'm gonna go have a nap.
But it's like only on kids, so she's like, let me stop. She noticed
I'll wait for you.
Go sit down. Bar in the seat. Front row.
Are y'all not coming?
Yeah, we'll just go sit down.
you guys have to.
Teachers at this time, please release the NHS inductee students who were listed in the email that was sent by Ms. Lassiter this morning. Please check that those students are on the email. For new NHS inductees, thank you. They'll come to the library.
Make sure fill in at the front first, please. Fill in at front. Won't last long, so you have to sit beside them long. Hey, your bag you can just place down on the side.
There's no winning for us here.
We would be right. I'm trying to save you. Oh, yeah. Represent. You don't have to look at tech kids. I said, it's a tech here. I'm not sitting. This is what we're doing. You're not. No. My games are so tight. This last one was a tech kid.
We're only supposed to 3 of them and 2 of them are as far as I know, there was 3 of them and 2 of
I'll wear this for that.
Morning. Yes, sir. The button.
Hey, Adrian, did you go to class or no? You can stay here, because I can see behind me, I got, when y'all got my good number and come get in here?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, good. I know I'm not going to my room and the girls like, I know. Anybody not like
Bro, NHS is right now.
looking at the list, if you see somebody on there that you're friends with and they're not in this room,
Yeah.
if you know they're at school, text me, tell them to get down to your facility.
I love it.
Just be safe.
There's a seat right there. I wouldn't mind. It's already on it? Oh my. It'd be like the hardest thing.
Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Attention, salute, pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Mrs. Parrish, Mrs. Laster, members of the faculty, and students. Good morning and welcome to the 2022-2023 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the Faculty Council of our high school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of the Wagoner High School chapter of the National Honor Society. The National Honor Society is an organization that encourages academic achievement while developing the characteristics of service, leadership, character, and scholarship. This candlelight ceremony symbolizes the 5 aims of NHS. The emblem of the National Honor Society is the flaming torch. The torch from the earliest of times has been the emblem of knowledge. Unlit, it has no power to lead and to guide. It is of no effect until the a touch of a match ignites it with a vital and beautiful flame. The first aim of NHS is scholarship. To further expand on the aim of scholarship, I would like to introduce our treasurer, Hallie Sampson.
The flame of this candle signifies wisdom and high scholarship. First of the requirements for admission is scholarship. NHS members have inquiring minds, a capacity for hard work, and eagerness for knowledge. The members have been chosen first of all because of their high scholastic standings and faithfulness to their studies. The second aim of NHS is leadership. To expand on this aim, I would like to reintroduce our president, Chloe Jerks.
The flame of this candle embodies leadership and growth. Those who dare to stand upon their own initiative are the leaders of life. But while they are leading, they must grow by listening to those who are superior, by heeding the advice of those who are wiser, and by reading and studying the words of those who are more learned. The price of leadership is sacrifice, willingness to give up one's own time and personal preferences for the sake of others. The third aim of NHS is service. To expand on the aim of service, I would like to introduce our Vice President, Maggie Wheeler.
The flame of this candle is the flame of service. It means more than work. It is striving and laboring for the benefit of others. There are various forms of service that an NHS member may render. Service to one's school, service to one's home and family, service to one's community and country. The members of NHS will constantly strive to put others before their own pleasure, help those who are less fortunate than themselves, and will serve in every possible way in their school, community, and country. The fourth aim of NHS is character. I would like to introduce our secretary, Aubrey Rexington. The flame of this candle represents the purity of character which seems to be its essence of life. NHS recognizes the development of good character in the individual as a supreme importance. The real student whose character is expressed through their personality works with a purpose, and they scorn shame and pretense. They keep their mind open and is wide awake for new ideas. The members of NHS have been chosen because of recognized qualities of character. Now that all the candles have been lit and their significance is known, I would like to once again welcome our president, Chloe Jones.
Knowledge, scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Each of these values has its own place in the life of a student, but the light created by the flame symbolizing these values is small and flickering by itself. It needs the lending of others to give the full, rich flame. At this time, will the new inductees please stand for the reciting of the National Honor Society Pledge, which can be found printed in your program. Raise your right hand. Inductees, please repeat after me. I pledge to uphold
I pledge to uphold
the high purposes of the National Honor Society,
the high purposes of the National Honor Society,
to which I have been selected.
to which I have been selected.
I will be true to the principles for which it stands,
I will be true to the principles for which it stands,
and will maintain and encourage
and will maintain and encourage
the high standards
the high standards
of scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
of scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
Thank you. You may now be seated. You have pledged yourself to maintain the high purposes of NHS. I congratulate you. It marks the recognition of work well done thus far. May it bring you and others an inspiration to go forward to greater achievements. And now, as your name is called, please come forward to receive your membership pin and sign the official chapter registry. Please hold all applause until all candidates have been presented their pins. Micah Ash. Lance Beebe. Allison Berg. Emma Bilby. Logan Bloxton. Hayden Brewer. Maggie Brummett. Kel Charbonneau. Tucker Clough. Keaton Cole. Kendra Condit. Evan Irwin. Jalen Fortover. Aaliyah Goodvoice. Kiera Hill. Kylie Holiday. Dietrich Johnson. Cade Johnson. Morgan Johnson. Emma Jones.
They both put me right side.
Raven Jowers.
Other end of the pin. Oh,
Addison Kennedy. Harley Jo Lamberson. Lenny Lancaster. Braden Langford. Adam Luna. Natalie Morris. Braden Massey. Cole McCorkle. Larissa Mitchell. Presley Olson. Raina Padilla. Emily Parasota. Brian Redford. Tori Retta. Alexander Shield Knight. Gracie Shield Knight. McKenna Tony. Rosalie Valdemar. Chloe Vandertich. Gary Wilford. Arwen Willis. Will those in attendance please join me with a round of applause in expressing our heartiest of congratulations to our new members. And now, please welcome our principal, Mrs. Parrish, who will offer congratulatory remarks to the new members.
Hi. You know, one of the things that the assistants and I were talking about, we're watching all of you come in and sit down, is that these are the kids we never seem to get to spend much time with. We don't see you in our office. We love watching you do the things that you're excited about doing. We're excited for you in this chapter of your life. Ms. Laster's working very hard to turn this into an actual club that has responsibilities and contributions to make, that gives you some of our best and brightest. So why wouldn't we want that to happen? So we are very proud of your accomplishments. We know that you have so many brilliant things in front of you as you move forward. And I'm really proud of each one of you. I love your faces. I love seeing you in the hallways. I love listening to you talk about your dreams and your plans and your hopes. And hopefully high school will do everything it can to help you make those come true and get you on the path to what comes next. So congratulations. You should be very proud of yourselves.
I'd like to thank our advisor, Mrs. Laster, and officers Maggie Wheeler, Aubrey Rexenkel, Holly Sampson, Alexis Ward, and Randy Fulton for their hard work in organizing and conducting this year's induction ceremony. Please join me in thanking them with a round of applause. Thank you all for attending our NHS induction ceremony. The chapter would like to invite you, the new members, and those in attendance to join us for a reception in your honor. This ceremony is now adjourned. And there's punch and cupcake out there.
So before we do the punch and cupcakes, under the far TV in the corner, we need everybody there because we're going to do a full group photo.